Real quick, I'm going to jump straight into it. The fact of how holidays is demonic and they are not a part of the Bible. So, as you see, as usual, I got my notes or in my journal, whatever the case is. So, I wrote it down to make things a little bit faster, as usual. So, yeah, as you can see, for January 1st or whatever the case is, all that stuff is demonic. Okay, all of that stuff is a ritual. It's performing a ritual worldwide. Okay, and people don't even know that they be willing participants, but then they be wondering why certain stuff be happening to them or happening in their life, because shit, you just been a part of a ritual. Okay, you ain't understand a ritual that you was just a part of. You just let the government do a spell on you in front of your face and you was willingly involved. Okay, so just like you see on my paper, what's understood don't need to be explained. Okay, but I'm gonna talk outside of my paper far as Christmas. That's hella demonic. That used to be one of my favorite ones, but everything about it is demonic. The lights, the tree. Okay, you ain't supposed to be cutting trees. The star on top of the tree, how it's facing to the universe, is signaling stuff. Okay, look, you gotta look it up. If you ain't never thought to do this stuff, guess what? Preacher Paul here to save you. No, that is off the movie that I just watched. So anyway, yeah. See what I'm saying? Not even stopping at Christmas. Halloween, that's Satan's birthday, or the devil, whoever you want to say. Okay, that's his birthday. Easter, that's based on stealing a woman's fertility, her children. Okay, the eggs is the woman's fertility. Them Easter eggs, why you think they be going hunting for the Easter eggs? Hunting for certain babies, for certain children, okay? That's what it's symbolic to. All this stuff is demonic, okay? The spelling, the everything is demonic, okay? With the calendars, the days, missing stuff. You think they stopped there? No, they didn't stop at messing up the numbers and calendars and stuff, MK Ultra, all this type of stuff. Hell no. They tried to get more skilleder with it. See what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pause real quick so I can skip to the page where my calendar information at, so I won't get to talking on the wrong note. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. Had to find the page, which notebook it was in, and all that. So as you see, I got it wrote down as usual. So what's understood don't need to be explained. If you guys want to write down any notes or research anything, of course, free will, free world. Okay. So what's understood don't need to be explained. I don't have to, tell you what's already in front of you on the paper. So anyway, yeah, back to that calendar with missing days that I was mentioning. It's a couple calendars, okay? One is by Juliana and it's another one by Gregorian. Okay, like you see, I got it wrote down at the top of my paper. These calendars is dated way back to the 1500s. On one of their calendars, October is missing October is missing like 11 days. Okay? The month October by itself is just missing 11 days. Look it up. Okay? So, and then it's just other stuff that's missing days too, okay? In the 1750s, 1700s, however you want to put it, in September, okay? September 15th. They skipping days within September 15th. In the year of 1752, okay? Again, 11 days is missing. What's with these 11s? See, these numbers mean something. I got a video talking about these numbers. Okay, 11, 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 and 2. Okay, 2 and 2 is 4. See what I'm saying? So, which way is we going with it? Which way are we going? So, yeah. Now, okay, I'm going to give you a couple minutes to kind of still read or whatever the case is. I'm going to flip the page real quick to God's 7 deadly sins so I can close it up real quick talking about that. Okay. Final message. I'm back. Okay. So here go the seven deadly sins. Why people be so quick to judge people. Okay. Whether you believe in the God or believe in the Bible or not. Judge and thou shalt not be judged. Okay. Thou shalt not judge or thou shalt be judged. See what I'm saying? So people got to be careful pointing them fingers because it'd be like 10, 20 of them pointing right back at you. See what I'm saying? So these seven deadly sins, again, what's understood don't need to be explained. I don't got to go over what's already on the camera. You can write them down if you feel like it. Look up any of these things. Okay, free world, free will. Okay, so at the same time, while people be judging who can and who can't be a prophet or who do or who don't fit the script, they need to worry about themselves. They better be hoping, praying. Okay, they better have that faith that the that the that's the eighth deadly sin. They better be having that faith, cause without it, okay. So while everybody talking, whether it's just generally talking about you, talking about me, it don't matter. People talked about Jesus, still talking about him, and he's not even here. So this is what I'm saying. Can't nobody judge you for cussing. What? Understand, Archangel Michael is putting in work that's way furthermore dangerous from cussing. Yeah, it's good and bad to everything. Sometimes you gotta jump into that bad zone, that war zone, especially when it comes down to protecting yourself. What you supposed to do? Oh, you so holy till you just let somebody beat your face in? This is what I'm saying. Make it make sense. People out here playing with it, but I ain't. Okay, can't nobody sit up there and tell you you're not chosen because you're cussing. But then these people is the ones that's doing the same thing and wanting to be chosen. What? The same people that will sit up there and smile in your face all along want to take your place. Them backstabbers. But they quick to criticize and judge you though. To try to knock you down a bit, tone you down, bring you down a few levels. To dim your light. Yeah, they'll do it. They do all that. They'll do it. They'll do it. But let them have a chance or the opportunity to be in your shoe or in your spot, to get your shine, to get your attention, to get your luck. Okay? Luck is karma. Whichever way, however people believe in it, say it, whatever. It's just a different phrase for it. With all this spelling, okay, the government done whipped up these spelling words and spelling bees and spelling this and spelling these. See? To where English is a spell. Speaking English is a fucking spell. See? I didn't know that at first, though, being a little girl growing up and all that, of course, duh. I had to learn that stuff gradually. School don't teach these types of things. I do. So, anyway, I hope these messages helped someone. Okay, and like I said, don't let nobody judge you. Stop trying to fit in or don't try to fit into what society wants you to be or wants you to look like. That's them. If they want to fit the script, let them fit the script. Let them go be that. Oh, too bad they fucking can't. See? They know how to judge somebody else though for cussing or for this or for that. Oh, she thinks she the stuff. Or oh, he think this, he that, da 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 da. But they can't, like I said. They wouldn't be able to walk a mile in your shoe, not even one step if they had the chance to. They wouldn't even be able to wear the crown that you got on your head if you took it off of your head and put it on theirs. Because it wouldn't fit. That motherfucker too heavy. That's what I just heard. Because it's too big. It's too heavy. What? It'll break somebody's neck. I'm only the messenger. Okay? I'm only the messenger. So anyway, Like I said, they wouldn't be able to walk a mile in your shoe or whatever. They wouldn't be able to spend an hour, a minute, a second. Okay? They don't know what you got to face, what you got to carry, what you made it through, what you got to get through, what you sacrificed, what you had to say. What? Even the Bible talking about sacrificing. When they was trying to sacrifice, or when they did sacrifice the firstborn sons. Okay? When a whiff of death was going through the city. Man, okay. Okay. To where if you wasn't protected by the blood of that lamb at your doorstep, okay, I know somebody understand, but it's a lot of them that don't. So anyway, again, he wrote his 7 deadly sins. Okay, yes, murder is one. So is adultery. Don't beat yourself up. Okay, because sometimes in the world, these men out here is sleeping around, and they be married, and they don't even be telling the people that they cheating with, or that's the side piece or whatever. They don't even be letting people know that they be married. They take their rings off, or whatever the case is. Like, they hide it. They live a double life. Okay, so that's back to God know your intentions. He know our hearts. All of us. The evil ones too. Little bit they know. What? He's the creator of all. Not some, all. See what I'm saying? And the devil intuition, or don't even have an intuition. I'll take that back. Apologize. Didn't even mean to say that. Okay? I was trying to say 2 words at one time, and they both came out like that. So anyway, the devil don't even have an intuition, because if he did, he would have been able to discern the end of what Revelations was talking about. Okay? He would have been able to discern the fact that he was still going to lose this battle, that he started it. See? The battle that he started. If he had discernment like God gave his chosen ones. What? The ability, that gut feeling. The clairs, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentience, clairalliance. It's like 5, 6, or 7 of them. It's more than 5. It's like 6 or 7 of them. He give us different abilities. Even if we talk about the telekinesis, aquakinesis, electrokinesis, all this type of stuff, omnikinesis. Man, psychokinesis. It's a lot of this stuff. Just look it up if you want, if you're interested. Okay? It ain't no force this way. But I'm going to still get my message through. Whoever needs to hear it is going to hear it. Okay? It's on you if you see it on your timeline to skip it, or it's on you if you hear this message and however you apply it, or however it'll resonate with you. I can't control that. All I can control is delivering the message, or how I deliver the message. Okay? I'm not beating down nobody for their beliefs. No, I'm just pointing out facts, though. We're going to talk about facts over her. Okay? Yeah, we have a little fun. We giggle, we laugh, we play. But there's a time and place for everything. See what I'm saying? So, and then back to the looks. Looks can be deceiving. You got some people out here, pastors and preachers, they more hypocritical. These church members, they more hypocritical. Not all of them, just some of them, okay? Some of them that's religious, Catholic, some of them that's Muslim. Whatever the case is, it's a little good and bad in everything. Ain't nobody left out. Ain't nobody better than the next. It's facts over her. So, see what I'm saying? So, back to the looks. Jesus didn't look like the God that he was, but that didn't take away his divinity. He still was who he was. Whether people believed in him, believed it or not. People always, the world or science people always trying to act like there's no biblical proof of the Bible stories and all this and all that. I bet you it is. They just hid it. The same way they hide and everything else. They don't want us to know. They only let the world know what they want the world to know. Because they know that rabbit hole goes deep. It expose shit after shit after shit that they wouldn't be able to explain or get out of. So, back to me staying on topic. Jesus didn't walk around in no lavish cars. I mean, not walk around, but drive in no lavish cars. He wasn't living in the finest, dopest mansion, the biggest lavish house in the neighborhood. He wasn't splurging. He wasn't looking like he was balling like no money. He wasn't wearing his crown on his head physically so you could see it. It was all within spirit. It was all within faith. Either you believe or you don't. But sit back, get out of his way. Okay? He walked around the world in sandals. Wherever he went, he had on his sandals. In the desert, in the wherever, he had on his sandals. See? He wasn't wearing no special charms or none of that. He was natural and bare. Which furthermore takes me to when God said, come as you are. Y'all finna make me start clapping up in here. He said, come as you are. Ain't that what Jesus did? Okay. So why would you let society try to tell you when it's already proof in the pudding? It's already proof. They made the movie Passion of Christ. Everybody seen how they hated on Jesus for no reason. Everybody seen how Judas set him up for them kibbles and bits, them coins. Everybody seen how Peter betrayed him, denied him, act like he didn't know him. Ain't that blasphemy? I mean, I'm just asking. Everybody know these things. But they also hide a lot of stuff too. Like a lot of the incest that was going on. Okay? How they kept the wives within the family. She'd be married to this dude, this man, this brother, whoever. If he passed away, she get passed on to his brother or his next of kin in line. So she basically get ran down through there naturally, normally a hoe by law. I'm just saying. So maybe that's why most of these men is confused in today's world why they like the hoes. See? Confused them a little taste. Right there, just a little bit. Like Chingy said, right there, right there. Okay? So, and at the same time, can't nobody just sit up there and try to act like they better than nobody either, though. Like I said, God created us all as equal. It's up to you if you be good or bad, what you do with your equal. Okay? What you do with your portion, with your side. It's up to you with what you do with your brain. But don't be mad at the next person if they chose to do something better or chose not to be negative or, okay, chose to be the opposite, whatever the case is, chose to branch out. It's many different reasons why people be mad. Just like when Moses was leading people. When Noah was leading people, I meant to say. About the ark and stuff like that. People questioning, oh, why you? Why it's you? Why Noah? See, bitter, jealous, hateful in the heart, dark ass people, dark heart, dark world, dark eyes, dark everything. You know the eyes is the window to the soul. I got a video about eyes, but look, Yeah, they questioning why it's him instead of being thankful, grateful, showing gratitude that God put somebody in their life, put an angel in their life to guide them, to help them, to lead them, so they wouldn't be astray in that flood. Instead of them being thankful and happy about that, they ended up having to get left behind. I'm just saying. A lot of people had to get left behind because of those thoughts, because of that reason right there. And it was God revealing to Noah who was for him and who wasn't, who was on his team and who wasn't. See, when people get to questioning you, questioning your ability, doubting you, it's the same thing, belittling you, whatever the case is. See, them is the ones that's not meant to go where we going, because they ain't gonna do nothing but complain, bitter, be nagging, be in evil, hate, whatever, the whole ride, the whole trip, the whole time. See, and it's a reason why he put that into place. Look at the devil. Look what he did. He take him to heaven? Wasn't he in heaven? And he switched up, didn't he? And God knew he was gonna do that. Just like Jesus knew, God sent that message at that Last Supper for Jesus to know that he was going to get betrayed. What? That's that discernment. See, the enemies don't have that. They just be thinking they got free will. They can do whatever they want, okay, with the magic and with everything. See, it's designed that way because it's a trap. It ain't a trap. It's free will. See? But people be falling into it. They be trying to play God in other people's life. That's why the devil got kicked up out of heaven. That's why Samuel got kicked out of heaven. Okay? This is ridiculous. Yeah. So I hope this message helps someone. Okay? You're more than welcome, more than free to leave comments, socialize, whatever the case is. No need for no rudeness, no none of that. If I'm not rude to you, don't be rude to me. Then at the same time, this is my channel, so if you feeling anything, then hey, you already know what to do. You don't got to follow me. Okay? Because like I said, that's one follower, one subscriber. It don't matter. My message is still going to get through there. Just like these motherfuckers that be hacking and messing with our views and doing spells on some of our platforms. What? The messages is still going to get out there. They ain't stopping nothing. Just like they didn't stop nothing within Noah's time. Oh, and then at the same time, speaking of it, speaking back in Noah's time, the ark just popped in my head. So it was something else that I wanted to say about the ark, about Noah's ark. Okay, so yeah, with them hiding information and shit, switching up information every time they write a New Testament, it's a new instruction or a new name or a new different stuff changed. Okay, so with the ark, one book is saying, I think it's Enoch that was saying Noah had help. I got a bunch of different I done read so many different books. That's why I be writing down my notes. So yeah, I'm gonna turn to the page real quick where my books, where I got a couple books wrote down at. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. I thought my other message was gonna be the last message. See, that's what I be saying. When I get to going, I get to going. Okay, so here we are. This is the page that I was needing to get to far as the different books, okay? Because there's some books by Barnabas. Okay, if I'm saying his name right there, right on the side. If I'm saying it right, okay, it's right there on the side. So anyway, it's Bibles that's found in Turkey, okay? Of course, we all know it's different Johns or whatever in the Bible and stuff like that. So like I said, what's understood don't need to be explained. I wrote it down. Well, Ben had them wrote down, but I'm just saying. Everything is wrote down right there. So in case you want to look up a few things. or write something down yourself, you definitely can. Okay, because the Korah, they spoke on Jesus. Look, it's that's what I'm saying. All this stuff tie into each other some type of way. Okay? And then that, look, I gotta stop talking because my mind get to wondering. Look, I'm gonna end it after this. Then that make me think too. With these Nephilims and the tall people, see, because Adam and Eve was tall. I believe they was like 9 to 12 feet tall too. See? See? So was they part of the Anunnakis? Was God an Anunnaki? Because when I read the Inu, the Anunnaki situation, okay, it was very similar to God. Okay, and it was a phrase where they used dang, I don't feel like going to the page. Like I said, I'm gonna just end it right here because I don't want this video to be longer than this. I planned on it to be way shorter, but I already done got to talking. So I'm gonna save that topic for my next video. But yeah, it's a script or something somewhere. I got it wrote down. But yeah, that mention or that combines God with the Anunnakis. Okay? So I hope this message helps someone, and thank you.